Welcome back to Top Gun. Today, we're diving into the mysterious side of military history. Facts so strange, so unbelievable, that you might think they came out of a movie. But trust me, every single one of them is real. So stay with us till the end and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because what's coming next is even more shocking. Did you know that some armies actually used music as a weapon? During the Cold War, certain nations experimented with blasting, terrifying sounds and distorted music through giant speakers to confuse enemy soldiers and break their morale. Strange. But the human brain is more vulnerable to sound than we think. In World War II, there was a unit known as the Ghost Army. Their mission, not to fight, but to deceive. They used inflatable tanks, fake radio signals, and recorded battle sounds to trick the Germans into believing massive forces were moving against them. A Russian submarine once came dangerously close to starting a nuclear war. By accident. In 1962, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, the captain of a Soviet sub was ready to launch a nuclear torpedo. But one man on board refused to give permission, and his decision may have saved the entire world. The US military once tried to use bats. Yes, real bats. The plan was to attach tiny bombs to them and release them over enemy cities. But the experiment failed horribly when the bats escaped and set fire to the American base itself. Some of the most advanced fighter jets don't rely only on weapons, but on their paint. Certain stealth aircraft are coated with special material that absorbs radar waves. It's like a ghost flying in the sky, invisible to radar systems. During World War II, the Germans built gigantic railway cannons. The most famous was called Gustav Gun. It fired shells weighing 7 tons. But it was so slow and impractical that it became more of a burden than a useful weapon. In some wars, animals were used as tools of psychological warfare. For example, in the Vietnam War, eerie animal sounds were played at night in the jungle to terrify American troops before combat even began. In World War I, German forces introduced a terrifying new weapon, flamethrowers. Beyond their destructive power, their real strength was psychological. The sight of fire rushing through the battlefield caused soldiers to panic and flee in fear. Japan once launched a secret project called fire balloons. They released thousands of balloons filled with bombs carried by the wind across the Pacific Ocean toward the United States. Some of them actually made it to American soil. But the plan wasn't effective on a large scale. Perhaps the strangest fact of all, some countries have built secret underground military cities, entire complexes hidden deep below the earth, stocked with weapons, supplies, and secrets that remain classified even today. These were 10 of the weirdest military facts you've probably never heard before. They remind us that war isn't just about firepower, it's about deception, creativity, and sometimes pure madness. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because here on Top Gun, the mysteries of military history never end.